The mandolin, to me, has always been such an interesting and pretty sounding instrument that really adds a really nice touch to certain songs. Ever since being aware of the instrument, I've always wanted one. Now, close to 7 years later, I finally got one thanks to Donner. Now, what I'm going to be talking about in this video is why you should consider learning the mandolin as a guitarist and what the benefits are of learning another instrument. So the first benefit of learning to play the mandolin is you can add something different if you were to play or jam with other people acoustically. Now, what you were just hearing was my buddy James, the singer of our band The Dead Pockets, singing Don't Follow by Alice in Chains. It was great to be able to play along with him, just adding something a little different compared to if I was just playing the same chords on an acoustic guitar. It really does add a completely different sound and vibe to it, and most of the time it's gonna work really well. It's even better when there's already 2 guitars playing, and instead of adding a third, you can pull this out and add a nice layer on top of all that. Baby, that's a fact. I'm married and I someday you'll come back. Put your makeup on, put your hair up red, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City.
Salt.
It wasn't. I didn't feel prepared. I didn't have the lyrics. I did not. It was fun.
Let's have another beer and get real sad.
I don't need to have another beer to get sad. So if you have a group of friends or bandmates that play acoustically, then throw in something like this just to add a cooler and different sound. And it's just overall going to sound great. Now, besides adding flair to acoustic sessions, learning the mandolin or any other instrument really, it can really help you understand how music works as a whole and also can help you with music theory. Learning the strings that are being used, finding where the chords are in relation to the guitar, and sort of finding your way around the instrument and comparing it to the guitar. This may connect some dots for you. Now, you could also practice your ear training by plucking some open strings on the mandolin and sort of figuring out what notes or frets work best with those open strings. So you sort of just listen to see which frets work with that key that you're playing in. So an example of this is that I'm going to play the open A string, which is the second set of strings, and then I'm going to fret the D string, which is this third set of strings, and I'm going to play around on that D string on different frets to see which notes work best with that open A string. So we can start with the second fret. I'm going to pluck both strings. It sounds like that works. Open works, second fret works. Let's slide up to the 4th fret. Works, 5th fret. Okay, that works. Now, I'll be honest, I did already know that, but let's say you were moving around and you start at the 1st fret of the D string. That doesn't sound very good. Move to the 3rd fret. It doesn't sound very good either. So you sort of listen and see what sounds best and what do you think sounds like it's in that key. Now, this sounds better. That sounds way better than... You can hear the difference. So you can sort of practice this by yourself and just really trust your ear. Now, to learn more about this Donner mandolin in particular, it only cost a little over $100 and it's perfect for getting started with learning this instrument. It comes with a nice little gig bag as well as a tuner, strings, and extra picks. If you want to check it out and learn more, you can click the link down in the description, and you can also get a discount by using promo code Matt at checkout. Now, if you consider and actually end up buying a mandolin, we obviously have to learn fun tunes to play on it. So now we're going to get into a lesson learning to play Atlantic City by the band. I'm going to show you what it sounds like first, and then we'll jump right into the lesson. All right, so to start, we're going to put our ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string and our pointer on the 5th fret of the E string and play them at the same time. Okay, so we're going to have this. So it's just down, up, down. Now the next part's pretty easy. We're going to do that same pattern, but open strings. So on the open A and E string. So the next part, we're going to grab our middle finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the A string. And we're going to pluck that A string and the E string at the same time and slide up to the 4th fret. So we slide up to the 4th and do another little strumming pattern. Then we slide back to the 2nd fret and then play open. So start 2nd fret, slide up, back to the 2nd. So far we have. Okay, so that is the intro of the song. So now we're going to learn the chords of the verse and chorus, and it's F sharp minor, A major, and D major. So when you learn these chords, you can apply them to any other song with those chords. So the first chord starts on F sharp minor, and we start with our ring finger on the 6th fret of the G string, which is the lowest string. Then our middle finger is on the D string on the 4th fret, and our pointer finger is on the 2nd fret of the E string. So you can play, and then you play the open A string as well. And that'll be the strumming pattern for the rest of the verse and chorus. So it's just, and then we're going to switch to the other chords. So now we go to the A chord. It's actually a pretty easy switch. We're keeping our ring finger where it's at. Get rid of your middle and pointer finger and just put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the D string now, and then play all of the rest of the strings. So F sharp minor. Now we're going to slide up to the D chord, and this is sort of the same pattern here. We're going to keep our ring and pointer finger on the same strings. So we're going to slide up to our ring fingers now on the 7th fret and our point of the G string, and our pointer fingers on the 4th fret of the D string. And that is a D chord. So all together we have F sharp minor, A, D, back to, then we go back to A. So the progression goes like this. So it repeats itself. So all together, and feel free to play along with me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different compared to the other videos I make, but if you enjoyed it, let me know down in the comments below. Also, let me know what songs you would learn on the mandolin if you were to get one. Big thanks to Donner for sponsoring this video, and of course, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.